We are live, Women of Vision. Woo!
Hello!
Good morning. We're so happy to be here to be able to empower, inspire, and uplift you women. That's what we're all about. I am Casey Strohmayer, and I'm a member of Women of Vision. You've probably seen me on a lot of the Facebook Lives. They're so much fun. I just love them. I am here with Sarah Chapin, and we are going to be I'm going to be interviewing her this morning, and she's going to tell her story. But we'll wait a few minutes for people to join. I don't see anybody joining yet.
I know. It's 9 o'clock on 10 o'clock on a Thursday. I don't even know what day it is anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I see one viewer. Hi. And when welcome. When you come on, I want you to please put in the comments where you are watching from. Whether you're in Redding, Cottonwood, Red Bluff, we have women everywhere in Women of Vision. They're all in California, right? Do we have anybody from Oregon?
I think they're all in California. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, all NorCal.
Shasta County.
Yes.
Tehama County. Siskiyou?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's quite a few of you, so of us. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I know. I see there's a lot of people that have joined our business page. And we have quite a few members already. So Maurice Brown is the founder of Women of Vision, and she's doing a fantastic job.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I love her.
I love her too. She's amazing. She's so kind-hearted and has such a warm personality, and her soul. She's just amazing.
You literally just see her and you're like, I just want to squeeze you and hug you because you're so adorable.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel that way about all the women in our group. I mean,
literally, you're just like, play it cool. Don't just go hug people. Not everyone's a hugger. Totally fine. Yeah. I am, but it's totally fine.
Me too. I know. I need to hug more often because I went to a workshop last night with Dr. Sutton Pierce, Nancy Sutton Pierce. It was pretty cool.
Were they huggers?
They talked about the video she showed talked about hugging. Aww. Yeah, so hugging is good. You should hug somebody 10 times a day. Whoever it is. Hugs.
Not hit you with my ears. Yeah. They're probably wearing headbands and spearing people. So it's like...
We have a few people watching now. Who are you, ladies? Who is watching us this morning? Hi, Haley. Glad to see you joined us. We're excited to do our Facebook Live this morning, and we'll get started in another minute or so. Hello, beautiful. Hi. I always love your comments, Haley. You're so positive and you're always smiling. Awesome.
I got a Haley hug last night, and she was like, she has the best hugs, literally. Yeah. It's like hugging like a giant teddy bear, and you're like, I feel so comforted and safe right now. Yay, hi, Maurice.
Good morning, Maurice.
We talked about you, but you weren't here.
We love you, Maurice. Okay. We'll go ahead and get started. We love you too, Haley. We're probably going to laugh a lot because...
yeah, I'm a laugher. It's really bad. Well, yeah. It's not bad. I just do it, so...
It's a good thing.
Yes.
We love each other. Okay, I'm going to start off by reading our mission. Women of Vision is a movement. We are women empowering women locally and globally. We connect female professionals and entrepreneurs to feel a fundamental paradigm shift from competition to collaboration, apathy to accountability. Collectively, we will encourage powerful women to become change agents in our community and throughout the world. I almost have that memorized. Oh, maybe
say it 5 times fast. No.
Our vision. Together, Women of Vision will promote, support, motivate, and empower each other to achieve our dreams. With a spirit of integrity and excellence, we will motivate and thrive. We will I just read that. Activating our unique abilities by empowering each other, we will not only achieve our goals, but positively affect our communities economically, ethically, and socially, to then duplicate success in women throughout Redding and beyond. Beyond. Infinity and beyond. Yes. So, yeah, this is Facebook Live. We will you'll probably be laughing at us at some times during our live here.
I love live videos because they're so unfiltered. I edit videos all day. I'm like, this is so much more fun. Just be like, well, that's there now forever on the internet. It's fine.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yes.
Okay. So we have Sarah Chapin.
Hello.
I almost said Sarah Chapin Carpenter. Do you know who that singer is?
No idea who it is. I do get asked if I'm related to Harry Chapin, and I'm like, no idea. But no, I am not.
I always think of that when I say her name.
Carpenter.
Okay, I'm going to start by reading Sarah's bio. She has a degree in photography, published digitally and in print. Professional Photographers of Association of America.
Member.
PPA.
Yes.
I used to be a member of that. I need to think about that. Okay, and her mascot is a unicorn.
Is my mascot. It's in all my branding.
Yeah.
And it's
awesome.
literally like #follow the unicorn because I travel and do video. And yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
That's important to have something that people remember.
I know. And I just I like unicorn because what I do is very much like about imagine and dreaming. And so it's like you just associate that with the unicorn. So
yeah.
That or a 3-year-old girl, and I'll be that too. So it's fine.
And your ears.
Yes, they are lighting up right now. I put on glitter and light up ears for you guys today. So
love it. I love it. Sarah also travels all over doing photo and videos. What's the furthest you've traveled?
Canada so far for that, and then next year I'm trying to go overseas more. So
wow,
yeah.
Awesome, good for you. Do you have people you travel with?
Sometimes I do solo stuff. Like I'm gonna do one in 2 weeks for myself, and then I like traveling with people because I'm an extrovert. But either way, I'm fine. So, but it's more fun, more the merrier. So
yeah. And she loves to empower people to be creative.
Yes,
that is awesome. That's what makes you who you are and makes people love who you are.
Yeah.
So when people get to know that, they will remember you and come to you forever. That's awesome.
I try a little bit to be a little bit more memorable, but more it's about making people want to imagine and stuff. Because like today, it's like everybody you just see depression's like on the rise and stuff, and you're just like, I want people to be happy, and imagining is like the best way to do that. So
yeah. I was thinking about that this morning about how people are so depressed all the time. I've been coming across people that are telling me this, and I'm like, gosh, that's so sad. You know, if they could just learn how to work on themselves to come out of that.
Yeah, it's been I used to have a lot of that like as a teenager, and a lot of like suicidal thoughts and stuff like that back when I was a kid, and just like I've moved through so much of it with like therapy and just making life choices and all of that, going through that. But yeah, it's definitely like the more and more digital we get, you can see it's just everyone sees like the cookie cutter part of people's lives, and it's so like heavily filtered that everyone's like, I want that, and it makes them so sad, and you're like, no, you can be happy. It doesn't have to be like that. So that's what I try to do. It's my mission. So
good. Yes. Yeah, empowering women.
Yes, and people and women, and yes, all the girls.
So what are you doing? Like, what did you do before you started photography? Have you always done photography?
I've literally meddled in photography since I was like a little kid. I just my dad used to be a photographer. He used to do for military and stuff and photograph planes and things. And and so I just kind of like always grew up like liking photos. And then and just when I was like, I was like, I want to be a photographer. So I was like, yes, I want to do that. But I like to paint and draw, but mostly, I mean, before like actually doing a profession, I did like administrative work and stuff like that. But yeah.
Awesome. And are you from the Northern California area?
Oh no. I was born in Tucson, Arizona. They joke that I came out of the Lisa Frank factory because she's based out of there, because I love Lisa Frank and everything rainbow. But and then I basically moved to Texas when I think I was like 2 years old. And then most of my siblings are born in I have 5 siblings. So most of them were born in Texas, and I just basically have grown up in Texas. And then I've moved around just with my dad's job, and then here. And then I was like, I'm going to come to Redding because my best friend lives here. And so it's like, I'll just go see her because I don't have college anymore tying me down or anything. So I moved here. Yeah.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived here, I think 14 months now.
Oh, yeah. So you're brand new.
Yes, fresh.
Do you love it? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's just like sometimes I'm a little sad because if I like want to go to like a lot of things like because I moved here from Denver, so I lived in Denver, and like all the big things I wanted to do, I have to go like just drive to Sac for because I'm like nocturnal and the only thing open at like 9 is in and out, and I'm like no, but yeah. I love it outside of that. Like I love it. Like the mountains. I don't feel like I went too far from Denver, and I'd be able to go do all the things around here. Yeah.
So it seems like you're doing well with your business for just being here.
Yeah, it's really convenient because like a lot of my people are remote, so I like travel to them all over, and I'm just like I do with a lot of cosplayers and stuff. But it's really cool because it's just been easy to find people everywhere, so it's pretty neat because I know sometimes it's hard for people when they move businesses around how to deal with that. So
What's cosplayers?
Okay, so I've done like interviews on this and stuff, but so cosplaying is people that do costuming, so it's part of two words. So like people that make costumes or buy costumes, and then play is like role playing. So it's people that dress up like as Batman and superheroes and more stuff from like theater and opera. It's like a wide field, but so basically I like to photograph people or give them costumes so they can be something else for a day, and then Photoshop them into places or put them in places where.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we just give you cool things.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so I like making like little kids Batman and then giving them pictures and like, I'm Batman, like putting them on a building or something. So yeah.
That's fun. I did that with my nephew when he was a baby. He's Superman.
I love like the little newborn shoots, so they do like little like cute things like that, and you're like, it's adorable. So yes.
Yeah. Do you photograph more children or adults?
I actually do basically all of it. I don't do one or more of the other. So I do like a lot of kids, a lot of adults. So just kind of a lot of, I love doing like senior citizens too and doing that. It's so much fun. So yeah, I try to just have more variety. I think it also really like helps you as a photographer to do a lot of different people and helps make you learn and grow and stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you notice that when you photograph these different costumes, people in costumes, are some of them going through a rough time sometimes, and then when they go through the photo session they are different afterwards?
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's been, especially this past year, doing photos because I've always just done it, and it's become a little bit more impactful for me this year. I did like a Father's Day thing for a father last year who I learned both of his kids were terminally ill, and it was probably their last Father's Day with him. And I didn't know that till I got to the session, and it was so hard, like emotionally, to just know you had this like responsibility now, and just like, I mean, I always have the responsibility, but just like that, and you're doing it, and you're just like, I don't know how to like emotionally deal with this, but the more you do it, it's like it teaches you so much about yourself and gives you like more of an appreciation, and you're like, wow, like this is really impactful, especially since he chose me to do this. And then like I had a girl that I did later in the year who she like used to like do self-injury to herself, self-harm, and so she had scars all up her arms, and we did it, and she wanted to be a princess. And so there were some where she wanted me to ask me to Photoshop them out because she wanted to put them places, and there were some she asked me to leave those scars on because she's like, it reminds me of what I've like overcome. And I'm just like, so like it's so nice to go beyond just like your photography kind of session, and then just more of the responsibility and learning about that, and just so it's very rewarding. Yes. Not like I don't do it for rewards basically, but you know what I mean, but like feel good. It's nice in a sense, but it also like it teaches you a lot about yourself and really humbles you, and just basically like I think, not that I ever want to have the mindset like I think I know everything, but you just like, you don't ever want to get stale, and then you just like, I'm here, and you always have to be open to learning still. So it's just get there and you're like, my mind is blown, I'm learning more things now. Is there anything that you would like to tell our viewers, like what do you like most about what you do? I like dressing up really weird and being able to do that. Like right now, I was like, I could come like in one of my suits and I could be here. And I was like, I don't really want to do that because it's literally my whole brand is like not necessarily playing by your own rules. Because I mean, that's great to an extent, but just being able to step outside of the box and do something different. And I'm just like, I will come wearing my Stranger Things shirt. You can't really see it, but it's Stranger Things and and stuff. But I really like to say that I just like going out of the box. So that's fun. My kids tried to get me to watch Stranger Things the other night. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I know, it was like 80s show. What? And I started watching it and it was bad. So I like I have never seen all day later. I was like, what? I need the second season. They're like, oh, it's out. Okay. Like, I kind of know what it's about, but
they're like, it's kind of scary. I'm like, well, if it's scary, I don't want to watch it.
I'm like, and I'll watch it. I was like, this is actually really good writing. What's so good?
What do you think the best advice is that you could give women?
The advice questions. No.
Maybe when it comes to marketing their business, or if they're looking into doing what you do.
Okay, so marketing your own business, I would say definitely don't be afraid to lose your voice. Like, be sure you have it. I mean, of course, like different fields are going to require different things of you, but definitely don't be afraid to lose your voice, because that's what sets you apart, especially if you're wanting to do photography or something. There's so many photographers, and each of us have our own thing that we do. Or if you want to do something that someone else is, just everyone, like, even when like my clients go to for something else, I don't get offended, because we all have our different styles. Like, my style for one thing might not be the same thing for someone else. Like, there's different needs when you're in photography. Like, I have people that go to, I do not do weddings. I do not love them that much, but like, and people sometimes I hear, especially if you're wanting to do photography, people get really offended. Like, my client went to that, and I'm like, okay, well, they have different needs at that point. Like, it's fine. But yeah, marketing, just don't be afraid to use your voice and have your own voice and style on it. So
I agree, because as some of you know, I do photography as well, and
she's awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, I love her stuff.
I specialize, and so you should specialize in something and not try to do everything.
Yeah,
because people get to know you for your specialization,
which is what the cosplay is. Yeah. So yeah. Like, nope. Yeah, I've had people like, do weddings. I'm like, no. I have plenty of people I'll recommend you for. Like, if you want boudoir, this lady is gonna be your boudoir lady. Like, love it. But yeah, no. So,
yeah, yes. I guess it's the age difference too. You know, I'm older and into that more than you would be. So.
Yeah,
and personality.
I don't think I do it as well as she would too, as a justice. Yeah, no.
Do you have any events coming up that you want to talk about?
So we are doing a workshop. I'm going to be doing a workshop with Women of Vision. I don't know all of the details yet. We're still ironing it out. It'll probably be in April, so I can't really talk about it yet. But that's basically the only thing going right now. I don't really have any gallery showings or anything right now, basically. Right now I'm running Women of Vision's YouTube channel, and I'm doing a lot of stuff with that. I've been covering like videos for events, but that's basically what I am doing right now. So not really anything set up, but once I'm sure we figure this out more, what kind of workshop I will be doing with Women of Vision, you will know about it. So
absolutely, yes. Because Maurice has been really good.
Yeah,
about posting. She's like on top of it all the time.
I'm like, lady, do you sleep though?
I know, and she has a job and 4 kids.
Then I remind myself, scheduling posts is a feature. I have had to use that multiple times when I'm traveling. So
yeah. Hey, I see Nemi's joined us. Hi, Nemi.
Sorry, I will not go supersonic.
Supersonic. Do you know that song?
Yes.
Dun, 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 supersonic.
Yeah,
that's my era.
That's what my friends and people that I like work with will like say. I'll go because I get really excited and I go and they're like, and she's going supersonic now. I'm sorry. Yes.
That makes everybody feel good. I think gets them excited. You girls are amazing. Thank you, Nemi. You're amazing too. I just love watching you.
Thank you for the unicorn emoji. I resisted the urge to wear a horn because people need to see me not always in a unicorn horn. So it's fine.
Oh, let's see. Okay, so what are your Facebook? Where should people go to see you on Facebook and Instagram?
#follow the unicorn. So I have Instagram. It's basically all of my stuff is under my name, Sarah Marie Spectrum. So SarahMarieSpectrum.com, Sarah Marie Spectrum Official on Facebook. Instagram is Sarah Marie Spectrum. And then I have like a personal travel one that's like the Unicorn Vagabond. So it's more travel related. And yeah, and then I have a YouTube channel, but really it's not much is on it because I've been focusing on I run a bunch of people's YouTube channels, but I just started a personal one. So also Sarah Marie Spectrum. So, yeah.
And that is the name of your business.
That is the name of my business. I know, Spectrum, because I love rainbows. And I was like, it sounds slightly refined because some days I still have to go put on a suit and talk to people. So I was like, sparkles, no. But yeah.
So how did you come across the name?
Well, I started, like when I started photography, it used to be Sarah Marie Studios, but like that's such a common name. Like it was just, and at that point I wasn't really focusing on video as much, and I wanted to do more, and I started getting more into cosplay. That's before I really had my style. And then when I got more into cosplay, I was like, oh, I should do something, and I love rainbowy things, and I was like, I want something that sounds slightly refined. And I mean, yeah, not Pride is great, but I don't want to be like Sarah Marie Rainbow because I didn't want people associating like an activist thing. So I was like, I'll do Sarah Marie Spectrum because like Spectrum's of light and photography. So that's what I did. And
that's cool.
Yeah, so like it's kind of nerdy because I love photography, but then it's also like the name left me open to do other things. I could do like video and stuff, and I do like drawing and painting too, but that's not really a business kind of related thing. So it's like it gives me open to do different possibilities and different faucets later. So yeah.
Very
like
good.
Spectrum's light. Wow.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yes, I love like the color wheel and all that. So
how long have you been a photographer?
Professionally now for like 6 years, but like I've done hobbyist stuff for probably like, I'm 26 now. I started probably after when I was 16. So yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yes.
It's good to know young what you want to do.
Yeah, it's pretty adamant. People are like, really? Like that's not like I mean, it's not necessarily like you have to really commit to doing like art, any sort of art, like photography and stuff, because it's not necessarily, you have to love it a lot. It's like people that want to do theater or something. Like it's not like an easy field like tech where you're going to make money right off the bat, like really easily. So you're like, you have to be dedicated. So
yeah. Thanks, Haley.
Hi! Sorry, I'm like really next to the mic. I'm like, don't squeak. They're eardrums. Okay.
If they don't want it so loud, they can turn the volume down,
right? Right? You hear that?
No. Okay, so let's see. How did you come across Women of Vision?
Okay, so I am a horrible extrovert, and my best friend's an ambivert, and my other best friend is an introvert, and so we all live together, and I'm like, I want to go outside, and most of the time the answer is no to those people. Love them, don't get me wrong. But and so like I moved from Denver, and I'm used to just going outside, even if it's just by myself, to go hang out and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I'm very independent. I like women. And so I was curious if there's any business groups here. And I just basically like stalked the events thing on Facebook for weeks once I moved here. And then finally, like, I think it was, what was our first event? It was in June, something. I don't know. Anyways, I saw it and Maurice, and then I was like, looked at it and I was like, I'll go to that thing. And then I went to that thing, and then I was like, I'm not a stalker, I promise, Maurice. And I added her on Facebook, but I sent her that message, so it's fine. I like to let people know, hey, I met you, not like I'm randomly adding you. No message, no contact. So
well, you never know what you're going to come across unless you go and do it, right?
Yes, exactly. Like that's how I am. Is I've always been that way. Just even when I'm traveling or like I'm going to San Francisco next week by myself, and it's just like, you never, that's the thing, is you always can't be afraid to try. Like, even if you get rejected horribly, at least you know, hey, I did it, versus later, like, I wish I would have. I don't want to go through my life going, I wish I would have. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So what impact do you leave our listeners today when it comes to pursuing their dreams?
Try. Like, it's going to be hard work, and you're going to get rejected, and that's a way of life, and you're going to have to get over it. Like I said, that's always been my main mentality, is like, I'm going to go in and yeah, I might be totally horribly rejected, and it might be embarrassing. And I'd rather know that I went in there and I tried, and even if I had no idea what the hell I was doing, that I literally went in and tried, because that's what matters. And that's going to set you apart eventually someday to someone who wants to hire you, is literally like, this lady is going to try, this lady is determined, this lady is motivated. No, do not be a stalker. But like, yeah, because it's so many things, like, even like around like people I've here in life, and like me, it's just like I go back, I'm like, I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have done this, and it's just like, I don't want that to eat me up at the end of my life, that I wish I would have, like, just try it. And yeah, at least you'll have a funny story later, like, that was horrible, that, like, things I go back to, like, in the moment it was mortifying, and then later you're like, that was funny now that I know more of my life. But
yeah, that's what life's all about, learning lessons. And
it's messy, like Michelle says, it's messy.
Yeah, it's messy. And then, like you said, you leave all that behind you, and then focus on what's ahead, and it's all good.
There's a quote I heard on the radio the other day. It's like, you can't sorry, I touched my face. You can't stop crashing your car if you keep looking in the rearview mirror. Like, don't look at the rearview mirror. Just keep going. It's how you have to do it. Anyways.
Yeah. Hi, Elena. Elena joined us.
Hi!
loves your ears.
I love you, Elena. I got to meet her last. Well, you were there. We all had dinner. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was there for a short while.
She did. She like went, bye, because she had to be somewhere important. So it's totally fine.
Well, is there anything else you would like to add to our live today?
I love you all, and I'm really glad I've met this community, and I'm really glad that we all get to be friends and we're all together, and I get to see you guys. Well, I won't see you at the next meetup. I'm going to be out of town, but March, you all get hugs again. So.
Oh, one more thing. What can you tell our viewers or new people that are just finding out about Women of Vision, how it's impacted your life?
Do it. It's really impacted me. It's given me like a faucet to go meet people, especially in my community. It's really helped me get into the community because, like I said, I moved here. I was a transplant, but it's really nice to hear more, especially from people that have lived here a long time, to get different perspectives, like people that have moved in here like me, or people that have lived here. And my brain's like, that's when you have that trail, it's like, what else was I going to say? Oh, no, my thought is gone. Bad thought. Okay. But basically, yeah, just like it's a good community of women. They're very empowering. Definitely try it out. We have like our little events where you can come and pay like $10 to check it out, and it's really worth the $35. But yeah, they're awesome. I love them all. Oh, and like for me too, personally, because I'm younger, like I'm 26. It's been really nice for me to be around other more seasoned business women and to learn more about like the more professional side of the trade, and to get that kind of like, not necessarily advice, but just get a lot of like seeing how things should be done sometimes. Because like I said, breaking all the rules is great, but you have to follow, like I said, you can't be like a complete rebel because you ain't going to get no jobs. So, but yeah, it's really nice to have like more seasoned women around me as well, and especially fields I like. So yeah.
Awesome. I look forward to learning from you as well, even though I'm older. I'm 42. And I've been in the profession.
Not trying to be like, you're all old. I'm not saying like, oh yeah.
But I think we can still learn from each other because there's things that you do that I've never done before.
Yeah.
So
never stop learning. Awesome. Like that's like one thing too, but I'll just close on that. But like I've met so many people, especially in the professional world and stuff, people I've worked with that just think they are at the top. And I'm like, that's great, even if you've reached the top, but you can never admit that there's something you can't learn, because at that point you're just going to get stale and your work will get stale. Yeah,
I think it's important to do self-development every day.
Oh yeah,
and
every day.
Read about it, watch YouTube, whatever you can do, listen to it in their car, because if you're not doing that, like you said, people think that they're the best at the top. That's all they're thinking about is themselves. They're too egotistical and not thinking about what really brings you your business is caring about people and
that's
having the heart, building rapport. You have to build rapport with people in relationships. You don't just go in and grab it and run, Yeah,
that's what I try to do, because that's what, when I hire people, that's literally what I pick and choose, because I'm very perception. Like if someone looks very like, if they're not genuine to me, I'm not interested in hiring them for anything. Like I'm like, no, that's not. I want someone that has integrity and is very genuine. So
I feel like a lot of us women have.
Yeah, everyone in this group. I'm not saying anyone in this group, for the record, but yeah.
That's awesome. So thank you everyone for watching. Yes! We had a great time. I had a great time. Did you?
Yes, I did. I love her, so I'm like, we're gonna be crazy today, and not scare people in the head. And then I love you all. Thank you so much. Sorry, I hope I didn't squeak in your ear too much. So.
Thanks, Alyssa, for joining. If you're just now joining, please go back and watch the replay. I so enjoy doing these, and thank you so much for being here.
Them. Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. But you guys have a great day. Keep on sparkling.
Thank you. Everyone, we are Women
of Vision.